Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we are looking at the mini expansion for Star Trek Fluxx published by Looney Labs Games. This is the Porthos expansion. So it's just a mini booster pack of cards to be played with any or all versions of Star Trek Fluxx. Let's go ahead down the table. I'll give you an overview of what comes with this expansion, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so this is the Porthos expansion for Star Trek Fluxx. And this is going to come with this new rule on the main viewer. Takes instant effect if Star Trek is being played on the TV. All players draw one extra card and play one extra card during their turns. So definitely, if you know you're going to put this in, have Star Trek in the background. You also get a bunch of more goals in the game, pets, and you get a bunch more keepers. So you're going to get you'll get your core, you'll get your Romulan ale, you'll get your I can never say his name, Dr. Fluxx. You got your Spot, and you got your Porthos, and you got one more action card for away mission. Excuse yourself from the game and leave the room for a few minutes. While you're away, your turn is skipped, but you remain eligible for victory and no one can mess with your stuff. When you return, draw an extra card. So that one's pretty fun too. So that's what comes with the Star Trek Porthos expansion. Let's go ahead back up to the table here and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I really like the Porthos expansion for Star Trek Fluxx. Couple caveats: you gotta like Star Trek Fluxx. This is an expansion for it. So if you like Star Trek Fluxx, and especially if you like to have the characters in the Star Trek universe, especially the pets, this is a great expansion for that. This will add mainly more goals and more keepers in there, so it adds more variety to the game of Star Trek Fluxx that you're playing. Now this will work, again, with any version of Star Trek Fluxx. It also works in what's called Quad Fluxx, which is also when you take all four versions of Star Trek Fluxx, mix them all together, and have a big game of Star Trek Fluxx. So like I said, if you like Star Trek Fluxx, this is a really nice expansion to pick up for the game. Adds more variety, adds more of those great Star Trek characters and pets. So that's my thoughts on the Porthos expansion for Star Trek Fluxx by Looney Lab Games. Thank you for watching.